Hello, Mechwarriors and tabletop nerdcasters. I am Mike, and I am back with you again after a short break from MechWarrior 5. It has been a few days since I have recorded any sessions, so I'm a little bit rusty potentially today, but let's keep in mind that I am trying to advance the storyline now at this point. Off camera, what I had done after our last few sessions is run around and pick up a few better pilots. Run around and try and pick up a few more mechs as well as some more items. So I didn't want to take you guys on another long shopping spree and bouncing around the galaxy and then having to do a few little odds and ends contracts in order to be able to get some mechs for salvage, things like that. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that off camera because I really wasn't advancing the storyline and get a few things squared away. I think I'm at that point and I am ready to move on into the next portion of the campaign. So, for those of you that are brand new, just now discovering the channel, help a small channel grow. We are trying to increase our viewership. So, hit the subscribe button. I see the analytics, and I can tell you right now, not everybody's hitting the subscribe button. Help us grow. That's all I can ask you to do. You know, you don't have to ring the bell if you don't want to follow any more content, or if you just want to see them here periodically or there, you know. By all means, we are a tabletop role-playing game channel, and that is what our predominant content is going to be. I fell in love with this game after it just came out in December, and I wanted to go ahead and run the campaign through. So, guys, with that, we're going to pick back up. So we are, if I am not mistaken, we are on one of the missions that is supposed to send us to... it's still got some repairs to go. See, that thing got messed up. Let's see. It was killing Kane. So that's right. Kane was one of the Comstar and Black Inferno operatives. I don't remember all the details there, but we did get a mission to go after him. So let's see what we've got. This is a level 80 difficulty, so this one might be a challenge, just jumping right back into it. I'm up for the challenge. Hopefully I don't lose a pilot, but let's see what happens. Looks like it's got some pretty decent money to start off with. And definitely some decent salvage. I wish I had a little bit more sitting here so that I could get the salvage shares up much higher than this. I am going to go ahead and eat, because I want the salvage shares of 26. I'm going to go ahead and eat any damage coverage that is above and beyond this. So as you can see, I did gain a little bit of funds while we were off on the side doing some of the shopping sprees. So I think that's going to be a good setup. We have 330 tons that we are allotted. I think what we are going to do is give you the Stalker. I'm going to go ahead and drop down to my Archer, which gives us plenty of tonnage to work with here. I think what we will do, I don't want the long-range Atlas. So that's going to be 77, 78. That is 76. I don't want to wait for this mission. We're going to go ahead and get everybody squared away here. As you can see, my pilots, I've got one that kicked over into the Tier 5 level, and I've got one that's about to go into the Tier 5 level, and I've got another one who's got a lot of potential sitting here. So, besides, I couldn't pass up the fact that, you know, Freeman, when we had Lieutenant Freeman die on us earlier, you know, this guy looks like he's an old, gruff, you know, grizzled veteran here, so maybe it's his father. We'll find out, but at least we can pretend, right? Okay. So let's see, what's the rest of the State of the Union here while we're waiting on our loading? So, Davion, we kind of ticked them off a little bit when we went from hero down to honored. there's some strange things happening in the star map, and maybe I'll show that to you after this mission that I just saw, and it's kind of concerning. But we're really friendly with House Karita here, so we're a hero to them. We're a hero to House Liao. We're neutral with Steiner and Merrick. We haven't had the opportunity to run missions for them. Interstellar Expeditions, who we're running a mission for right now, we're trusted. Outlaws, bandits, a couple of these other groups. They're either neutral or just leaning towards the negative side. But as you can see, I'm keeping my overhead as low as possible. I'm only carrying an additional 4 pilots, so I have 1 pilot to swap out in a pinch. And as far as our mechs are concerned, I am not holding a ton of mechs. So it's still running as close to 500,000, or a little over 500,000 here, which is pretty expensive, all things considering. You do have to be profitable within your missions. So I think we're probably pretty good here and ready to jump back into our contract. Yes, we are. So what we're looking at is I've got 2 fire support mechs that are set up almost identically, which are the 2 archers. They're both 2Rs. I've got an Atlas set up for brawling. He's got an AC-20 burst fire. Now I could change that burst fire up to a tiered weapon and give him a little bit more firepower, but I'm not going to sit here and redesign based upon what I'm seeing right now. And then we have our Stalker. Now this thing is slow as all get out, right? Both of these are really, really slow. But if you look at the firepower that this thing is capable of putting out, man, it's just insane. So he's got a couple of LRMs that he's able to push out some damage with, which you can always swap to, another set of Brawler SRM6s and keep him close range. But I like being able to put a lot of suppressive fire from a lot of distance while things are closing at us. So that's a good mix between what we see here with these LRM-10s and then what we're seeing with the archers, who are both sitting on an LRM-20, LRM-15 combination. So that is a lot of missiles that we have the ability to fire off. It allows us the option to be a little bit more cautious when going in and approaching. And trust me, I am very thankful for that option quite a bit in quite a few fights. I'm still trying to get my aim up there, and it's just not quite there yet.
Sensors online. Weapons.
The only time it's really terrible is when you step out and you step into like a major fight right outside your Leopard.
The Infernal aerodrome should be straight ahead.
So let's get everybody grouped up. I see a lot of heavy tanks and such down there.
Target acquired.
See?
Target neutralized.
Don't go running off, guys, yet. Not yet.
Target acquired.
Clear some stuff out.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Target is down. Heavy enemy presence detected, Commander. Lock and load.
Target acquired.
Engaging land
Watch, now
assault.
you're going to see a bunch of missiles, a bunch of rockets, some blasts, other things going off. Our brawlers are getting in there.
Target destroyed.
Works out very, very well. Brawlers act as a partial meat shield for a short term. How could you miss that shot, dude?
Enemy mech destroyed. Good work, Commander.
Alright.
You've eliminated their main defenses. Now, destroy the aerodrome's remaining infrastructure.
Now,
Affirmative.
here's my concern. I want to make sure that nobody gets hurt here. So, what we're going to do... kind of tell everybody to hold right here,
Let's move.
because I will quickly retreat to everybody.
On location, Commander.
Okay, I want you to hold your fire.
Aiming at dirt.
Right? And I am about to just start
Position, Commander.
running through. And causing a crap ton of damage until I hear the announcer tell me, or the game moderator, whoever you want to call it. Narrator, that's the word that I'm looking for. It's early here in the morning. So I'm going to do as much damage as possible on my way back to my buddies. So I'm amazed. Usually destruction missions tend to have a few other issues that go on, and at, 50% or so, they tend to really just start sending mech after mech after mech after you. So I'm wondering what's about to happen in this mission, because it's not fitting the norm here. So I'm just going to take the opportunity, stay close to my guys, at least close enough, that I can do some damage here, because I know the hornet's nest is coming.
The aerodrome is in ruins. Nice job. Now, head to that storage depot. But watch your approach. We
Head
don't
to
know
the
what's there.
storage
Could be
depot.
armor, mechs, anything. Affirmative. Falling in behind you.
This just doesn't seem right. We're gonna take our approach slow here. Keep an eye out about us. I mean, I almost want to ask, did the game glitch out or something? Right now, there can't be that little resistance. There's something over there to that side. There we go, we got something.
Target acquired.
Dang it.
Target destroyed.
Oh, usually when that lock breaks, you lose out, but he must have not moved very far.
Target acquired.
Copy. Last target identified.
Let's get that quick draw down, guys.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Heat critical.
Mech tango eliminated!
Acquired.
You heard the commander. Take that target.
Heat critical.
Don't shut down on me.
Heat critical.
Freeman's getting pounded.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. System offline.
We'll take the shutdown. We need to get some more of that weaponry off of him.
Target eliminated.
Target acquired. Target.
Splash target.
Engaging shared target ID.
Thunderbolt. The only thing that I'm really scared of on him is that PPC SRM6 combo. Alright, so we've got the SRM6 down.
Mech down.
Freeman took a lot of damage in our Atlas there, but he is our main meat shield. I mean, that Stalker should be doing a little bit better than that.
Commander, I just intercepted a key communication. Kenzo Yamata is here. I'm going to try and pinpoint his location for you.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Copy that. Let me know when you have a definitive location. I want that son of a bitch.
Will do, Commander. That supply depot has Comstor markings on it. I guess that's not a huge surprise, considering Comstor has been helping Inferno. But what's with all those cranes and a huge amount of supplies? What are they up to?
I don't want to trigger something stupid here and not have our forces grouped up, at least somewhat. Still nothing coming in. Man, this is not your typical demo.
I've got the location on Yamata, Commander. He seems to have taken refuge in the main fortification. Go get him.
Main for
Pleasure.
Alright, so I have 710 rounds for my LRMs, so my other guys are probably sitting maybe just a touch higher than that, because I tend to use a little more ammo than he does.
Multiple LRM launches detected. They're headed in your direction.
Okay,
Additional aircraft inbound. I'm also
All right.
picking up light mechs and armor. One click and closing fast.
we're at.
Copy that.
Target acquired.
Took one down.
Target destroyed.
These forces seem to be a mix of Comstor and Black Inferno. I guess with Yamata here, they weren't taking any chances.
Come on, guys.
Target.
This never gets old.
Target destroyed.
Nope, come back to me. Don't advance. Range is our friend.
Target acquired.
Let's target engaged.
Let's get that large laser down, and then he has no range on us.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Clear the commander's kill. It's about to explode.
Get that LRM-40 down.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
All guns on shared target.
Alright, he has no
Target
weapons.
destroyed.
Target received. Engaging.
Let's get Mr. Locust down and out.
New target acquired.
Mark the catapult.
Ally low.
Yeah, I know it is.
Launch the friendly fire.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Incoming missile.
I'm trying to save the rest of my ammo here.
Incoming missile.
Come on, guys, do something besides me. Help me out here.
Lead on your martyr, Commander. No change. Looks like you're going to have to breach the main fortification in order to take him out.
Understood.
Moving in file.
Alright, so Freeman.
Target acquired.
You're hurting pretty bad. Dang it. That's not good. So, yeah, we do have to do everything we can from range. And I got a feeling we're going to fight him a couple more, and then they're going to drop a lance in on top of it. So, there's a good chance Freeman goes down. Really good
Commander,
chance.
Dropship inbound. Intercept course. Looks like your martyrs called in the cavalry.
Yep.
We finally meet face to face, Commander. I've been waiting for this
New
moment.
target acquired.
I'm going to gut you and your mech, just like I did your father. Come try it, asshole. I'm not going anywhere. You're going to pay for what you did.
Come on, get the Vindicator down.
Mech down.
Target acquired.
We'll get him.
It's like we got a crab, king crab coming in.
About to pop.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
There's that AC-20 that just pinged me.
Incoming missile.
Come on, guys. He ain't fast.
Good pilot, but not good enough. When I'm done with you, you'll need to know
Target destroyed.
from those fortress walls.
So that's king crab down.
Target acquired.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Centurion, I just hit in the head.
Commander. Unfortunately, your martyr used Kane as a distraction in order to make his escape aboard a dropship. We'll have to track
Just
him
another
down
hit to the
later.
head.
Right now, you need to clear that fortress of any remaining infernal forces, then raze it to the ground.
Roger that.
Come on. He's down.
Target acquired.
Focus fire on commander's target.
Let's get that AC-20 gone. After that, we can work with whatever we need to. Come on. There it goes. Alright. Now. And the brawler should be able to knock him down.
Target destroyed.
Moving into file formation, Commander.
So we've eliminated 5 of the 6. Which means there's still something up here, and I don't necessarily like what I could potentially run into here. I got enough for about 2 shots. And it looks like it's going to end up being close quarter. Oh,
Target acquired.
We're on it, Commander.
it's a Jaeger mech. And here comes my last
Ammo
partial.
depleting.
Let's get him, guys. Miranda, you're not exactly who I want sparring off with this guy.
Target.
Mech destroyed.
Alright.
Copy.
I want you guys on me.
Alright, Commander. Excellent work. With Kane dead and their base of operations in
Okay,
ruins,
come on.
that should finally put Inferno out of business once and for all. Hang tight. I'm on my way down.
Some doesn't seem right. You know what? That surprises me. That really, really does surprise me. I was half expecting her to come back and say the leopard's under attack, and here comes another lance, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Holy crap. Okay, I had to pause there, because if you take a look at my screen, I just got another king crab. And what looks like a tier 5 autocannon 20. And a tier 5 large laser. You know, oh, wow, oh, okay, 2 of those, okay, things just got really, really, really cool. Alright, so we have 26, what do we want to do with that 26, because right now our damage is 1.2, anything here that I need to pull out of this? I don't think so. I think it's just pure mechs. Wow, okay. So we can take the most expensive, which is the catapult. Then we can take the commando. And now we're going to go by value for the rest of this. Oh man, that is... Oh, and Freeman died. Okay, Freeman's dead. It must run in his family. I don't know what it is, right? So we buried his son. Now we buried the father. Is what it is, right? So let's claim our 250,000 C-bills. And we are going to... So we got 3 mechs out of that. That was nice. For argument's sake, we're going to go up to one of the ones that has... well, after we speak to Rihanna, of course. We're going to head on up to... go get some stuff done, get some things retrofitted real quick, and find out where we need to be. That's, you know, with Freeman dying, that is the reason why I carry the 1 extra pilot.
Hey, Commander. I have to say, we're living in extraordinary times. The buried Starleaf fortress we found on Xinjiang is, in itself, a monumental discovery. But what we found inside, well, that's nothing short of astonishing.
That's a lot of fancy adjectives, Rihanna.
Perhaps, but think about it. Comstar have been working on this site for years, and still, they've only managed to unearth a small portion of the fortress. Spears estimates that excavating the rest of it could take decades, and that's only the half of it. I'll let Spears describe what he's found, and the importance of it. Spears, the commander's ready. Go ahead.
Hello, Commander. Congratulations on taking down Kane.
Still don't trust you.
Putting an end to Inferno's reign of terror.
Thanks.
Let me explain what we found. As Rihanna told you, this fortress was lost to humanity for almost 300 years. That is, until Comstar stumbled upon it. Inside one of the excavated buildings that Comstar was able to unearth, we located an ancient star map carved into one of the walls. Every known system within the inner sphere is charted on that map. But this is no ordinary map, Commander. This one is special.
How so?
It's more expansive, more comprehensive than any map currently known to exist. Beyond the periphery, there are hints that this map charted what, for us, is currently uncharted space. It appears that wasn't always the case.
Could it be the clans?
Not before the fall of the Starleaf. Unfortunately, a significant portion of the map has been destroyed. Again, whether that was intentional or not, we don't know yet.
Okay, I feel like you're about to make a point.
I am. Embedded into the map were a series of symbols. These symbols correspond exactly to the location of recently discovered Starleaf bases, settlements, and weapon depots that were, until Inferno found them, lost to time as well. They were obscured, buried, concealed from even those who lived right next to them, as was the case here on Xinjiang. Not surprisingly, the symbols on the map also correspond to the numerous areas of refugee displacement that we've been tracking over the years in our pursuit of Black Inferno. We made the connection between Inferno driving people from their land and the discovery of the lost Starleaf facilities. But we didn't know how they were able to locate them. Now we do. Comstar has been using the map to pinpoint those sites and sending Inferno forces to pillage them. It's been happening all across the inner sphere.
Dicks.
It explains almost everything we've discovered so far. Almost.
We believe your father's coordinates have something to do with the missing section of the star map. It's why Yamata wants them so badly. He's looking for something out there. Something big. And he thinks we have the coordinates to whatever it is.
The question is, what do the coordinates lead to? Why did your father have them? You're going to answer those questions.
Well, duh, obviously he worked for the guy.
First.
The problem, however, is that the encryption is unlike anything I've ever seen before. Breaking it is more difficult than I originally imagined. I need more time.
Right now, Commander, Yamato knows something we don't. But we have something he doesn't. That puts us on even ground. For the moment. Once we unlock those coordinates, we'll finally have the upper hand.
In the meantime, we take on more contracts, bolster our inventory of mechs and recruit new pilots. If we thought Inferno was tough, Comstar is going to be much worse. To that end, I've uploaded a new contract, Commander. From House Kurita. I'll go ahead and prepare the mission briefing while you get us where we need to go.
Copy that. And Spears. Thanks.
You bet. Good luck, Commander. We'll talk soon.
Alrighty then. Let us see what is going on here. We have a contract called Deliverance, which is a level 12. So we are qualified to handle this. Looks like we get a tier 4 autocannon 10, a tier 4 autocannon 20, and a tier 5 autocannon 2. Not that I like the 2 at all, but okay. Let's see where that system is. It's not far off, but again, I want to be able to go handle some stuff real quick. Our bills just came due, and we're racking up some debt there. Plus, we got some repairs, and we got to find a pilot. Okay, good. Got some rare weapons here, which means we're going to be able to make some investments. Let's go to the barracks. So 51 wouldn't be bad to start off with, but 37 is where that pilot is at. That is not happening. So let's go to the market. Let's go to the inventory first, because I want to get rid of the commando. And I want to get rid of catapult. Right now. Let's see what they have on the market as far as equipment is concerned. For 1.4, it's a bit of a stretch, but okay. ER large, ER PPCs, don't really care about that stuff right now. LRM 10 4s, 15s and 20s is what I'm looking for. That are the higher tiers, and I'm not seeing them there. I will take that medium pulse. I think I'm okay on the rest of that. So, Battlemechs. Let's go here. Weapon details. So, do I have a better LRM 15? I do not. Do I have a better LRM 20? I do not. Okay. So there's my doubles, there's my ammo, medium lasers. I do have some upgraded medium lasers. Not sure I want to use them on this build. So we'll do that for right now. Stalker. So large pulses is putting out 9.9. Okay. So, small pulses. What do I have for small pulses? tier 3s. Large pulses. So you're outfitted about the best that I can do for you. I do have an LRM 10 Street Tier 5. Nope. Let's get you squared away. Atlas. Man, I feel like he should have been repaired by now, but okay. Okay, so edit loadout on this Atlas. So we lost some medium lasers and some medium pulses. So we're going to go ahead and put, so that's 6 compared to 5.5. We're going to go ahead and put that other medium pulse there. And we will upgrade those two. SRM ammo. I want to say that should have been a half. But I think we'll be alright. And then we will take single heat sink and drop you in. What do we got for SRMs? Alright, so while we're here, drop you in. AC-20. I do have decent burst fire, which I will put on. No, actually, I don't want the decent burst fire. I want the standard. Give you some more punch. Alright. So that Atlas is working. Those guys are all squared away. He's alright. Let's go down here. Oh, actually, I want my paint code first. Got to get our colors in here, right? Red, white, and blue. There we go. Now we're cooking. Edit. Let's get on down to the nuts and bolts of this guy. I want a really strong AC-20s here. I want to bring my AC-20 ammo down to the legs. I want to bring that LRM ammo down to the legs. LRM 15. Alright. Large laser. So what do we have here? 8.8. 8.8. 10.4. So we are 1 ton over, right? And this is how we solve that. Come back. Grab a double. Now, we've got a mech putting out some pretty solid firepower. He still has 1 ton extra for ammo, which means I'm not looking for any extra LRM ammo. That's just kind of a cleanup weapon. So what I do want to do, though, is grab some more AC-20 ammo, put it down there, and now I have a mech that I could work with. Right? And I always set the weapon groups up for me. So, large laser there. Missiles there. Alright. So it now looks like we have everything squared away except for my other archer, which has a medium laser issue. So we will go ahead and tack that one in there. Looks good. Alright. So right now, that's what we're looking at. I do have a Vindicator that is still sitting, or a Victor that's sitting here, my father's actually, that I could use, but again, the firepower out of that thing is absolutely horrible. King Crabs, I could always load Gauss rifles in if I really wanted to. I don't think that I will, not for right now. I think I like the up-close brawling punch. Especially with the fact that we have some missiles that are running around right here, right now. So, I like it. I think what we're going to do is we're going to bounce real quick to another location and down this direction and see if we can find a backup pilot. And then we're going to go run after that campaign mission.
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but
5132, 5546. So, that is not a bad pilot for a backup pilot. I think we will go ahead and just
I know your story, and I'm ready to be of
snag
assistance,
that.
Commander.
Banshee, Stalker, Trebuchet, Orion. None of those put out the firepower that I am looking for. However, I will go in here and voila. That's the one. I now have 4 of those. So, LRM 20 streets. You know what? We will take them. Good to go. Alright, star map. Guess where we're traveling? It is time to get moving. Alright, so we have a couple of days here until some things are done. Shouldn't be anything here at all. Right? So let's take a look at our... You know what? We'll come back to that. Campaign. So, we can put an absolute ton I want 26 minimum, because 26 gives me a guarantee if one of the assault mechs drops that we get it. We got a lot of money coming in from the C-build payout, but I will go ahead and bump that and augment it by 2. Down in damage coverage. Alright. So we are allowed 360. Which means that I want to guarantee... Why is this saying that we don't have ammo? I didn't put any Artemis ammo in there. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to drop that archer, keep that particular atlas. We are going to go to the Battlemechs. Right? Oh, we can't refit mechs here. Guess what? We screwed up. Okay. Alright. So you are by default getting my other one. And you... I want you... to go ahead and pilot that stalker. That's pretty decent firepower. Would have liked to have had the other king crab there. So you've got decent weapons across the board. You're pretty solid. Alright. So that means I have 2 pilots to choose from. And as of right now, Rush is my backup, which means Tyson, you are now promoted. Looks like that's going to be my lance. So, view intel. No scouting data available. Alright, love it. Love it, love it, love it. We'll just see what happens. Let's let this load up.
Attention. Prepare for Battlemech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
There's a good chance our targets have split up in order to evade us. The more locations on the map are the most likely areas where we'll find them. Be careful, as they have many supporters in the area that are more than willing to die for their cause.
You mean the one marked location? Okay. So right now I think I am full support with multi-boxers. I like this landscape. I like the setup that they've got here.
Target acquired.
Target neutralized.
Target destroyed.
Don't use your burst fires on that.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target.
Took one down.
Oh, a whole lot of tanks on us.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Well, sucked. Leon. Alright, took a good little chunk on him from those tanks. Okay, so we just go a little slower. And targets of opportunity. About every 200 meters, we'll stop and let everybody catch up.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
Shared targets identified.
Nice!
We're on it, Commander.
There's our Atlas that we want to get knocked down. Let's put some heat on him.
Target.
Dynasty unit squad taking heavy damage.
There we go. That crab is still getting pounded.
Target acquired.
Coordinating on target's ID.
Probably should have checked behind us.
Target destroyed.
Alright, that stalker is still just staying out of the fight. Not cool with that.
Target acquired.
We are on your target, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Coordinating our attack.
Confirmed, Commander. Moving on target.
Target destroyed.
Okay. So far, we're dealing with everything.
Target acquired.
Wrecked.
Target acquired.
Alright, one of my guys launched at it, so that's fine.
Focus engagement on this target.
Let's get some long range on him. He's the long range version of the Atlas.
New target acquired.
There they are, Commander. Take them out, and let's get the hell out of here.
Engaging Lance focus.
Soften that Atlas up still as much as possible.
Target.
Got 'em. One more bounty for us to collect on. We've got an done, Commander. Good job. Now let's get you all home.
Alright.
To the evac points.
You guys get up here on me.
We'll get him.
And I'm going to turn around and find out what the hell is firing at me.
Incoming missile. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target.
This never gets old.
Let's get rid of that one.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
That one. So, hey, actually, this mission went very, very well with this Lance combination. I am kind of surprised. I mean, Leon did take some damage in that crab, but it wasn't so bad that it was anything that scared me. Might have to remember this configuration for the future. So let's see what we get. And they're not going to give us any mechs. Take all that. At least we didn't. At least we went under our damage insurance too, which is really, really good. Okay. So we're going to take some. Let's see. Got lots of LRMs, heat sinks, no doubles. Alright, so this is all about the money. And we get our autocannons. Right? Which is awesome. Like it. Like it a lot. Okay, so we probably have to go to... Oh, Fahad. Let's talk to
Hey,
Fahad.
Gov. Thanks for stopping by. Rihanna tell you I wanted to work? Well, I do, mate. I definitely do. Because the situation down here is bloody ridiculous. It can't keep going on, eh? I mean, just look at them. Standing around like they ain't got no worries in the world. And me, busting my balls to get these mechs put back together. It ain't right. You know what I mean?
Not really. What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Oh, look, mate. No disrespect to whoever's been doing the job till now, but you've got to start letting me hire my own people, eh? Seriously, this lot, they're a bunch of bloody dossers. Try to light a fire under them and they just stare at you like they're deaf and dumb. And you wonder why I complain so much? If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of them.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All I'm asking. A bit of help. Gonna get back to work now. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.
Sometimes you just gotta let your mechanic vent. I'm okay with that, right? And here we go, on our way up to go to Rihanna. Let's see what she's got for us now, and what Spears has for us, and you know what kind of coordinates they have for us, and blah blah blah, right? Oh.
Commander, perfect timing. Spears has a new mission for us.
Good.
Of course he does.
Securing the connection now. Go ahead, Sebastian.
Commander, good to see you. A shipping company.
Well, she's on a first-name
mostly
basis
supplying
now.
Food, medicine, and materials to the
Sebastian.
settlements along the periphery is being run out of business by raiders. My agents assure me that Comstar are the ones ultimately responsible for this egregious act. Paying these raiders to drive the shipping companies out of business means that people living way out here, completely isolated, will be forced to abandon their settlements. They'd have no other choice. We may have crushed Inferno, Commander, but Comstar's tactics haven't changed a bit.
Comstar wants to consolidate their control over this region of space. Maybe they believe it contains more Star League facilities and more treasure, but I suspect it has more to do with the location of these settlements and the possibility of prying eyes. This area borders the periphery, not too far from where the ancient star map we found ends. Beyond it is the missing section of the map.
Here be dragons.
Indeed. Full disclosure, Commander. I intend to lay claim to any archaeological finds we may discover, in the name of interstellar expeditions. The mission I'm proposing is intended to undermine Comstar and their own efforts in that same regard.
You're making
Though
a play
I
for your
suspect
own
you'd like
faction.
to stop Comstar as much as I would, especially seeing how willing they are to destroy innocent lives. I still want to make sure we're on the same page. We are partners now, after all.
I would burn Comstar to the ground if I could, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to settle for Yamada's head. If this helps that effort, and we can do some good in the process, I'm in.
And getting our hands on some lost tech doesn't sound too shabby either, eh, Commander?
Not shabby at all.
Good then. The company's supply ships have been hit constantly over the past few months. Their main supply depot is the next logical target. If that gets destroyed, the company will have no choice but to fold. Their margins are tight enough as it is. I need you to protect that depot, Commander.
Consider it done.
All right. Good luck.
I'll have the briefing ready by the time we reach the system, Commander.
Copy that.
So a defense mission. Alright. Now, I wanted to show you the star map, right? And show you what was going on here. If you look, Comstar, or this Confederation whatever that's going on here, they have a huge area of influence. Sorry, I have to zoom in order to be able to get to some places to zoom further. Right? There. Now I should be able to zoom out. Now, if you take a look, all the main houses are kind of getting pushed back. So, what was Davion, and I think that's Steiner, I may be wrong, but they look like they have consolidated. So, like I said, there's some weird things going on in the star map here. But for our purposes, where we're at right now, we are just going to head to where we can get some repairs done. I really would have liked to have come up with some assault mechs out of that last one, but I guess it just wasn't in the cards. Alright, so first off, let's go ahead and fix our King Crab issue. He doesn't need AC-20 ammo. Well, he does need AC-20 ammo. What he doesn't need is the LRM ammo. He needs the LRM Artemis ammo. So, LRM Artemis ammo. Boom. There we go. Now he's a functioning mech. Archer should get a quick repair. Our other King Crab, I do want to edit his loadout because of the fact that we have a few things sitting here. So we will leave one burst fire. But we're going to go ahead and upgrade him to that. Repair all. Start that work. Alright, good. Atlas. He's looking good. Hit it load out. So let's see here. So we have a medium pulse laser. Do we have a better medium pulse? We do not. Oh, don't know why I did that. There's the Atlas long range. Okay, so we are looking for some good mediums. We will take good mediums any day of the week. Anything else here that we just have to have? Nothing else that's really cool that's a high tier. While we're here, there we go. Now we see some decent pilots. High tower.
I know your story, and I'm ready to be of assistance.
We'll lay you down, Commander.
High tower will be brought into the fold. And who was it that we brought on? Tyson was promoted. Leon's there. I'm going to go ahead and carry the extra pilot for right now. I'd like to be able to get Rush and Hightower, because we got a 57, a 59, and a 60. So we have our 4 main pilots sitting right there and a couple of average backups, at least at this level. Alright guys, we are going to accept. That is our storyline mission. We are going to travel. And as soon as we are here, we are going to end this session because we are running over. Man, time flies when you're having fun. So, again guys, if you are here and you still have not subscribed and you have watched these videos all the way through, please, please help a small channel grow. Give us a subscription, give us a like, leave a comment, ring the bell so you know when we got more coming out. You will have a new video. You will have some entertainment to watch. You can watch me get my butt handed to me every single day of the week if you would like to. Alright? So with that, keep on adventuring.